Over the past few days, Kasoa has been the subject for discussion following the gruesome murder of 10-year-old boy Ishmael Mensah. Not long ago, the two teenagers who were alleged to have killed Ishmael were arraigned before the Ofankor Circuit Court, and then they were charged with murder, but then they were denied bail by the presiding judge, who happens to be Samuel Akufo-Addo. The presiding judge presented with the facts before him, said that the boys committed what you call murder. So the boys have been charged with murder, and then they've been remanded into police custody. All efforts by their lawyer to grant them bail failed, as people are saying that if these boys are granted bail, their safety or their security can't be assured, because a lot of people and the Kasoa municipality are looking forward to getting these boys and then dealing with them, what we call natural justice, the law of karma. Just a lot of people wanted to take their law into their own hands and then deal with these boys and then also take their lives. And then according to the presiding judge, he found it wise to remand these guys in police custody, denying any form of bail to be granted. There's two teenagers. Their lawyer has been speaking. Yes, once you go to court in Ghana, the state provides you a lawyer who defends you whether you are right or wrong. So everyone is entitled to an attorney. What he has here, everyone is entitled to a fair hearing. So the state, of course, granted them a lawyer. Their lawyer has been speaking, and he says that he's not surprised as clients were not granted bail. He had a whole lot to say. We'll go and take the reaction from their lawyer. But before that, let me say a very big thank you to 21st Clinic. 21st Clinic said they are experts when it comes to sciatica, so when you want herbal medicine, and if you want herbal medicine, our Ghana, our Bibremadia, make sure call 21st Clinic. So yeah, they have what it takes. They've got you covered. They've been tried, they've been verified, and of course they've been tested. Let's take a listen to the lawyer of the two Kasoa boys. When we come back, the family of Ishmael have been talking as well. We'll take that one too.
Fortunately or unfortunately, the other case was also brought to court. And when the case was called, the accused persons were not represented. So the court ordered me as a lawyer in court to represent the accused person and apply for bail application, of which I did say. But then, after the application, the court refused to upheld my submission, claiming that the court did not have jurisdiction to try the case. And once the court did not have a jurisdiction to try the case, the same way the court also did not have the jurisdiction to grant it. But when the ruling came, I was not surprised, and I told my lord that I was very grateful, and I applied to the High Court, where it has jurisdiction to grant that case. Because as I told the court, they cannot use those delayance of technicality by the prosecution, given that excuse, to also curtail the freedom of the accused person.
Okay, were you surprised by the argument of the prosecution that they are holding the suspects, the one accused and then a juvenile, in custody for their own safety? Plus
I
also
wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised. Because they are on the ground, they are doing the investigation. So when they say that they are holding them for their own safety, fine. I'm not an investigator. They know what is on the ground. So I wasn't surprised at all.
But you still went ahead asking for bail for
yes,
them?
Because you see, that should not be used as an excuse.
Okay.
You see, the court has, the law states basis upon which the court can refuse bail. Okay. So if they are not, that is why I told the court that they should have quoted the law. That says that A, B, C, D, because of A, B, C, D, you cannot grant bail. But as I said, you see, granting of bail, in spite of all the authorities, what the Constitution says, the granting of bail is still the discretion of the judge. That is why, after my application, I told my lord that the discretion is his. So you should exercise it in our favor. But unfortunately, my lord thought otherwise and said I will not exercise the discretion in our favor. It is good. It is good.
So you're back here in 2 weeks?
Yes, please.
And when are you heading to the High Court?
When I get to chambers, I'll decide.
Okay.
I'll decide.
Please, your name again.
Samuel Etia is my name.
Okay, so that was the lawyer, or yes, as you say, the defendant. That was the lawyer for the defendant in this case. The prosecution, who happens to be the family of the Kasoa boys, of the Kasoa boy who was murdered, Ishmael, the prosecution. What he has said, Omuna Omude Asemno Akko Court after the Ishmael was murdered some time ago, last 2 weeks, and then a lot of people have heaped a lot of blame, of course, on social media, of course, on content, on television. Faska Bejiska, what he has said, Sika Gary Yari double, Namin double, send the Mamen Sendu and all of that. And then these are some of the things that have been attributed, or these are some of the things that have been pointed out as the determining factors, or as the influencing factors that influence the two teenage boys to go for Ishmael and then kill them, and the way and manner in which they did. The family of Ishmael Mensah have been speaking, and they say they do not understand why the court is taking so long to prosecute these people, because the more the case lingers on, the more tempers flare up. What he has said, the more the anger and all of that, because it's here, say justice ne check akra on say before beba system no mo obia betumi afamran ashen nsem. Almost say they are confident in the judicial system, they are confident in the laws of Ghana. Say at the end of the day, Imran be ejuma, but then one main issue is the age of these boys. Bakusi or 17, Bakusi or 19, you see Baku or 15, you see Baku or 16, and all of that. So the age difference, and then the actual age now, so see a yen name no, and then a ama case no, a drag kakra Ishmael ebusian for no edin sembebre na etu jobs for yen koti omumra na ansa na no mamemfa as da biom emma Dr. Amuzu pennies doctor our Ghana ha. Dr. Amuzu say obema mpo ha what ya say on to me mbo edwumadin se why mre ba on to me enye bibia msre ko Dr. Amuzu say Dr. Amuzu say obegina ona so biom what ya say obesi wodade mu biom na an fake cry ebe chen dada no enti msre for numbers na watch screen so and Dr. Amuzu enin komisia for yankotie Ishmael ebusian for nimra ye ba ye beto aso.
Obviously, it is pointing to the fact that the case may delay. Of course, we all know that justice delay is an affront to the rule of law, but we trust in the due process, we trust in the police, we trust that they're going to do a good job. But for us as a family, we felt the basic issues of ages would have been rectified by now, and that could have cleared the air and the way. But we still trust in the due process, and we hope that as early as possible, all these preliminary issues and that are going to prevent expeditious trial will be kept or will be found or solved, then we can hit the road as early as possible. The family needs justice. We cannot get Ishmael Mensah back, but we feel that there should be expeditious trial. The more the case drags, the more a lot of emotions are still involved, resources are expended and all of that. And so we just want to see a finality and a closure of this matter as early as possible. And I think that the family will go asleep. And the rule of law, I'm sure, would have opted for a different option. We are a family of law-believing people, and that is why we have rested our case to the competent security agencies of this country, the state actors that must act like the court. As a family, if you go back to the community, you realize that whilst we are grieving, whilst we are mourning, we have not done anything to indicate that we would want to, if you like, avenge, because we don't believe in taking the law into our own hands as a family. Our belief is that Ghana is ruled by competent laws. The 1992 Constitution, the Criminal Procedure Code, and other laws are enough. And so for us to say we want to take the law into our own hands, that is out of the case. So if it's because of our family, I can assure the good people of this country that if we did not believe in the police and the court, we wouldn't have come here in the first place. So yes, keeping them there is also for their safety. I also agree, because we cannot control everybody's emotion. But for us as a family, I can speak with authority. Several meetings have been held, and that is why we are neighbors, at least for one of them, one of the accused.
All right, that was a spokesperson for the family of Ishmael Mensah following the bill that has been denied. There's two teenagers from Kasoa who allegedly or killed, who have been found guilty, of course, for killing 10-year-old Ishmael Mensah. As I said, Omo lawyer Nanso Eden Sembebre na etu just so no there. He wasn't surprised that these boys were not granted bail. Do you think that is a step in the right direction? Say young granted Omo bail, or do you agree in the wisdom of the court? Say your mom bail la nipa betumi atu asho mo so na nia ebi mu pen na omo de ayomo. And then as the family spoke, the spokesperson of the family rightfully said, or say as the case lingers on, what he has here na I am shisha bana on sena akuma and all that tempers will be flaring here and there. Inti omo there, they want the process to be expedited. What he has here, they want a fast process and a distance will be put to bed once and for all, because at the end of the day, Ishmael Mensah is gone and nothing can bring 10-year-old Ishmael back. All they are doing is that they are seeking justice for Ishmael Mensah. As some time ago, we saw justice for George Floyd, of course, in the United States of America. And then the George Floyd case, we also looking, we also entreating our judicial system and then our leaders to do same to expedite the process and would bring an end and a closure to the family. What here? So when the family knows, okay, this is the step a buyer taking, and this is the step that the country or the judiciary has taken to put some or to bring some closure to the case now. Na Ghana for Nyana Yakuma to AM. But then what do you make of the whole Kasoa and Abia and Semneba and on Shadanfa voice and count? You haven't really said anything about the whole Kasoa, and share your thoughts with us in the comment section below. Do you think that children should still be allowed to watch content on television? A lot of people have said, say you can regulate content on television. What you say, oh no, mama to one poor, I'll bet to me and all that, but who regulate the content on social media? Because one trying to TV in some poor, or bet to me, I social media, baby, now are influencing. This is a discussion we should be having as a country. This is a discussion we should be having as a people. Kasoa, of course, has been the subject for discussion since the days now. To just two boys we Omo Aje Ishmael Mensah if we in some no I think so there have been other issues with murders in Kasoa where Kasoa. So the question is, what is happening in Kasoa? If you happen to stay in Kasoa, kindly join the conversation. Bring your thoughts or share your thoughts with us in the comment section below. Make we vibe, make we jojo. Now Eric here says Okopo ba no se oti Kasoa Mr. and nkɔ ne ho kra nti and ye wo ho no na big dear minim say big dear na so odi ye pa or no Kasoa man or pom. For you didn't send winya, you didn't send ya if you see our Ghana page. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, of course, on YouTube Ghana page. Follow us across social media, Facebook GHP News, on Instagram at GHP News, on Twitter at GHPH_com. You can also visit our website www.ghp.com. If you're Gypsum, with me, friend me MC General Kasoa, my dear. Oh dear, that's how you was.